This is the 18 WJTS News. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Joey Rehl reporting. A Jasper man was arrested on battery charges. Early Saturday morning, the Jasper Police Department was dispatched to a residence in reference to an ongoing physical domestic dispute. Upon arrivals, officers found the subject, identified as 18-year-old Jake Rose, physically battering an adult victim. Officers were able to remove Rose from the victim and found that Rose was under the influence of alcohol. Rose was booked into the Dubois County Security Center and is facing charges of domestic battery and minor consumption. A Jasper man was arrested on invasion of privacy charges. Jasper Police Department was contacted in reference to a 39-year-old Brandon J. Wilkie violating the terms of a no-contact order. Upon further investigation, officers confirmed Wilkie violated an active no-contact order by making contact with the victim and also going to a location that he was previously trespassed from. Wilkie was lodged in the Dubois County Security Center on charges of invasion of privacy, a Class A misdemeanor, and criminal trespassing, a Class A misdemeanor. The Red, White, and Brown Music Festival returns to Jasper, Indiana for a second year. The event, presented by Shoe Sensation, takes place behind Ubelor & Sons Toyota at 788 West 12th Avenue on Saturday, August 27th. Produced by Rally Point Events, proceeds from the event will be used to purchase shoes for local children and veterans. This year's lineup features the Roots and Boots Tour with Aaron Tippin, Sammy Kershaw, and Colin Ray. Pam Tillis, Ricochet, and Wade Hayes complete the stellar lineup. Early bird ticket sales begin on Wednesday, March 23rd at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Tickets will be available for $30 per person plus fees through March 31st. Advanced ticket prices increase to $35 from April 1st through August 13th. Ticket prices increase again to $40 from August 14th through August 26th. Tickets purchased on the day of the show are $45. Kids 12 and under are free with paid admission tickets, one child per paid ticket. Tickets may be purchased at rwbmusicfest.com. The Roots and Boots Tour offers the rare opportunity to see three of country music's most adored artists together with one band sharing stories and songs. Aaron Tippin, Sammy Kershaw, and Colin Ray again will headline this year's event. Collectively, they've amassed over 50 top 20 Billboard hits. Three-time CMA Award winner and Grand Ole Opry member Pam Tillis, fan favorite Ricochet, and chart topper Wade Hayes are also appearing in this year's lineup. Dubois Strong, in partnership with the Dubois County Community Foundation and Radius Indiana, has awarded the 4th Dubois County Relocation Impact Grant. Kimberly Cavazos is the latest recipient of the Impact Grant, which offers $5,000 to 11 people who move to Dubois County and stay for at least 2 years. The grant is part of the Make My Move, Choose Southern Indiana initiative with TMAP to incentivize out-of-state workers to move to Dubois County. Kimberly has relocated with her husband and their 3 children to Dubois County from Toll House, California, in the Fresno area. Kimberly, a former trauma care LPN at a hospital in Fresno, has gained employment as an LPN at Memorial Hospital and will be taking classes to become an RN. Kimberly's husband, Josh, will be working for Carpenter Realty. The Cavazos family, who have friends in the area, were drawn to Dubois County due to lower cost of living, the beauty of southern Indiana, and the family-friendly atmosphere of our communities. They are looking forward to learning the area and making new friends. This grant opportunity provides assistance to the Cavazos family in establishing their new life in Dubois County. Additional Dubois County Relocation Impact Grants are available. For more information, contact Dubois Strong via email at success@duboisstrong.com or by phone at 812-482-9650. Attorney General Todd Rokita warns Hoosiers of dangers of rent-to-own. Many Hoosiers dream of buying a home but may not have a good credit score or enough savings for a down payment to take a traditional loan. So what if a landlord or a company offered the chance to eventually own the house you are renting? Be aware, while rent-to-own may be a feasible option, it is not always as sound as renting or buying a home. Rent-to-own deals may have more than one catch. How rent-to-own works: you sign a lease contract that includes clauses with an option to buy, usually at the end of 1 to 3 years of leasing period. You will pay a premium on top of your monthly rent, which does not count towards your down payment. A well-arranged rent-to-own deal provides time to build or repair your credit while you gain equity on your future home, thus speeding the process to obtain ownership. However, be aware that usually you will still have to get a mortgage on the remaining balance when the lease ends. Rent-to-own is sometimes regarded as a great chance to stop throwing money away on rent, but what may look like a genuine path to owning a home may end up being a financial burden down the road. These deals can end up being scams. Consumers should do their research and due diligence before entering into a contract or rent-to-own agreement. Sometimes too late, the tenant and buyer finds out that the seller doesn't really own the property. Property taxes have not been paid on the property. The house has major issues like lead, asbestos, or hidden damages, or is in terrible shape. After the contract is signed, the seller does not perform promised repairs, or the house is in the process of foreclosure. Besides these possible risks, and even in legitimate rent-to-own transactions, the contract terms are not always clear nor convenient for the buyer, or may even be flat-out tricky. Consumers should be on the lookout for non-refundable upfront fees, higher rent payments, miss a payment and you lose the deal terms, an obligation to buy the property, or being locked into paying more than what the home is worth. Also, once you opt to buy the home, not qualifying for a mortgage may force you to forfeit any monies you paid on top of your rent. If you are not sure of your ability to get financing in time, avoid rent-to-own homes. If you believe you are a victim of unfair, abusive, or fraudulent business practices, please report your encounter to the Consumer Protection Division of Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita's office at indianaconsumer.com. Vanderburgh County is opting into Indiana's opioid settlement. County leaders yesterday said they could see about $4 million from the settlement, all of which would go to pay for programs to help people struggling with addiction. Indiana could get up to $500 million from the settlement with opioid pain pill makers. The money would come to the state and to local governments that opt into the settlement over 18 years. That means Vanderburgh County would see about $200,000 a year from the settlement. The National Weather Service is confirming a tornado touchdown in southern Indiana. On Sunday, the agency tweeted about damage left behind and FEF1 hit Washington County. The Friday night tornado happened near Hardinsburg and Salem. This is the 4th tornado confirmed in the Louisville region this weekend. Stay tuned. WJTS News will be right back with a check of weather, and then Kurt Guxell will be in with a look at sports.